Okay, Ando. You've just watched the trailer for the new, what can only be described as just dog lovers will go bananas for this film.
Yep.
It's a film called A Dog's Purpose, about the one soul of a dog reincarnated through many dogs.
Yes.
And his purpose is to get humans loving their puppa.
Yes. Well, I mean, all the puppy stuff will bore me.
Yes.
And there seems to be a fair few of that, because obviously if the dog gets reincarnated all the time,
Well, pretty much it's just dogs are the best.
You get back to-
is the point of the
you can get back to cuteness. But I got to say, there was a part in the film where I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay.
He comes back as a different sex dog.
Yeah.
Like, that would be weird.
Mate, I think coming back as a whole new animal, that's the most amazing bit.
Yep.
Now, as someone who on this show said, I like animals, I don't like pets. Was the hate word used, Jack? Was the H word used?
That's my memory of it.
I can't remember.
Jack's got a
It
dog.
was only on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Jack's got a dog, I've got a cat.
Yeah.
We thought it might be nice for you. We're about to take 2 weeks off to go and see this movie in the next 2 weeks and take your girlfriend back
The thing is,
to gold class. Just we'd like you to.
this is a lose-lose for me now. Because
We just think it would be a nice thing to do.
if I
It was Jack's idea mostly.
But so if I go to Beck, hey Beck, I should take you to Gold Class to see A Dog's Purpose.
Yep.
She'll be so thrilled. She'll be so happy about that.
And what, doesn't that make you happy?
Yeah, but now she'll go, if she finds out that
She
you
won't
guys
find out about this.
that you guys told me to do it.
She
it's
might.
different.
She might
No,
go,
it's different. I
actually,
can't-
this is good. Maybe Hamish and Jack are a really good influence on Andy, and Pick Andy's Date Friday becomes a regular segment for the rest of the year. Oh, ding, 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 ding.
No, I don't think
Choose
so.
your date. What will Andy and Beck do this weekend? Andy's eyes are lighting up, and we're getting double thumbs up in here, which we can upload on the web.
Okay, we'll trial it.
Choose Andy's date.
We'll trial it. But you guys can choose this one.
Gold class, take her to go and see a Dog's Purpose.
But I mean, if hopefully she doesn't find out.
Yep.
That this is why I'm doing it. I'll try and get
Well,
it
what were
quickly.
you going to do with her this weekend? What date did you have lined up? And shall I book the gold class tickets, sir, or should you?
We're off to see Collingwood Carlton. She's very much into her AFL football.
A football's purpose. One football, 65 premiership games. Oh, they're kicking me again. I've just been kicked for a bloody goal on the siren. Not a bad film.
I'll do it.
Oh, that's so nice that you take her on 2 dates. And we've had a lot of beautiful moments on this show this year.
Oh, yeah.
We've had a lot of fun, but I think we've also had some really, really sweet, touching moments. Probably one of the most touching moments, I reckon, all year was when I was telling you about a new film that's out called Purpose of a Dog. Something like that. About a dog that keeps getting reincarnated
What
into
is the
different...
name of it? It's not that, is it?
A Dog's Purpose.
A Dog's Purpose. Yeah.
Purpose of a Dog is the thing that's written on the instructions when you buy one.
Yeah.
And it tells you what it's there for. Dog's Purpose, a great, new dog-based film. And you're not that into pet dogs.
No.
You don't like them.
No.
And I was telling you about the film going, this would be a really nice thing for you to do, take Beck to Gold Class.
She does love
She
dogs.
loves dogs.
Pups.
Loves dogs.
Like, really
Loves
them.
puppas.
Yeah.
You're not a puppa boy?
No.
Not a fan of a puppa.
No.
Is
The book that I've been working on.
for other people who don't like pets. And you don't agree with the purpose the film puts forward of a dog's purpose. That's not the purpose you think a dog has.
Yes.
But on air, you decided in a really sweet moment that you wanted to take Beck to go and see Purpose of a Dog at Gold Class.
So if I go to Beck, I should take you to Gold Class to see A Dog's Purpose.
Yep.
She'll be so thrilled. She'll be so happy about that.
And doesn't that make you happy?
Yeah, but now she'll go, if she finds out that
She
you
won't
guys...
find out about this.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, that's so nice. I'll do it.
I'll do it. Yeah.
Now, that was, by my calculations, 4 weeks ago.
Yep.
How was it?
It's great, thank you. Thank you for asking.
He didn't do it.
Here's the new Katy Perry song.
We've just heard a bit of KP. We're not going to play it again.
No. You know what actually ended up happening?
What?
I went home thinking that she would have listened,
Yeah.
but I thought I'd try it on. And I went home and went, hey, you know what, this Thursday, we should go to Gold Class and I'll take you to a Dog's Purpose because there's a new dog film out now. And she went, that is awesome. And I was sitting there going, oh my God.
You're like, this doesn't feel right.
And I expected her to go, yeah, I heard that today. You're not getting away with this one. And then I ended up cancelling the Thursday because we had to stay back for the TV show, and I haven't rescheduled.
I know, I haven't seen it.
And sadly, I think it's out of the cinemas now.
So, you promised to take her to Purpose of a Dog.
Yeah.
And, in fact, you've turned out to be the real dog, haven't you? A mangy mutt who's not loyal to anyone except his own whims. 13, 10, 60. My heart breaks there for Beck because that was a real promise. Gold Class, Purpose of a Dog.
Yep.
Perfect night for her. Boy she loves.
Well, I did. I mean, you gave me that DVD, Who Gets the Dog? I think it was.
A classic comedy.
For my birthday on DVD.
Birthday week.
And as I was going away on the weekend, I said to Beck, hey, got your little present and re-gifted it to her.
What a shabby.
She went, what's this? I said, it's a dog-based film. And I thought you'd really like it.
Classic DBF.
And she said, oh, yeah, great. As long as the dog doesn't die in the end. I said, I don't think it does. She goes, oh, that's really sweet. And then I had to say, I'm sorry, Hamish gave it to me. And of course I don't want
It's about a breakup. 13, 10, 60.
Yes, no, we haven't gone to any dog-based films.
Beck has asked me, Ando, she's asked me to remind you on air that you owe her Purpose of a Dog at Gold Class.
She wouldn't have.
Would you, 13, 10, 60, would you like to use our show to remind your partner of a promise they have made but not kept? 13, 10, 60. Can be anything. Big promises.
That's great.
Big or small. We're here for you.
Yep.
I understand the pain you can go through when your partner promises Purpose of a Dog and all the meatballs and, the special popcorn and it just doesn't come around. A lot of people calling it already. Valuable public service. 13, 10, 60.
This is the Hamish and Andy Show podcast.
Look, I think unfairly, but I am going to cop it.
This show, Ando, this show is...
about honesty is what you're going to say, but what I'm about to bring up about you in about 10 minutes, it's got nothing to do with that.
There's a time and a place. There's a time and a place for honesty, and yours was it, and mine wasn't. The show really is sometimes a great record of the promises we make to those that we love.
Yeah.
And they're the people we should be keeping our promises to, Ando. And you promised on this show you take your girlfriend to see the hit dog film Purpose of a Dog.
Yep. Dog's Purpose.
A Dog's Purpose.
Yes.
A Dog's Purpose.
Yeah.
At Gold Class.
Yeah.
Neither of those things happened.
No.
Yeah.
No, but let's talk. When talking about promises, I mean, I remember you saying you retire from radio if Gary Ablett doesn't shampoo his bald head. And he doesn't.
He just said that because he's playing for the other side. I'm not convinced he doesn't.
Until we set up webcams in his shower.
What's he doing for scalp care? The jury's still out on that.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
Even though we had him categorically say, I don't shampoo my bald head. No, but the stakes are bigger on this. Purpose of a Dog is...
Sorry, so we are...
Was a film that ignited your girlfriend's love for dogs and pets and going to Gold Class with you, beautiful romantic night out. None of it happened.
Would have been nice.
The promise was made. I don't think you can fulfill it now because, as you said, the film has conveniently left cinemas. But
Sadly.
Sean, 131060, ahoy. Have you got a promise you made to your partner or a promise they made to you?
So my wife made a promise to me. We recently moved house. And she wanted to redecorate and get a new couch. So I said, that's fine, as long as I get my ottoman for being comfortable watching the TV. She doesn't like the idea of an ottoman because she thinks it looks a bit silly.
Yep.
That was a month ago and still no ottoman.
Oh, no.
No, not an ottoman to be seen.
Every day that goes past, Sean, that ottoman gets less and less likely to appear in the house.
And your legs are not at the angle they deserve to be.
Yeah. Are you sitting on the couch or your legs going straight down?
Straight down, uncomfortably.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. Well, what's her name,
who's going to
Sean?
pay for the physio and the osteo bills?
What's her name?
What's that, sorry, Sean?
Amy,
there you go.
Come on, you made a promise,
We're
Amy.
on Ottoman Patrol now, and we'd like to see one within, 10 days? 10 working days.
10 working days is fair.
Okay.
I saw a wonderful film on the weekend, Purpose of an Ottoman. And it is a really...
No, it's an Ottoman's Purpose.
Ottoman's Purpose. And it was a really beautiful film about how they really keep your legs up.
Kylie, your partner has made a promise to you that you want to remind him of?
Yes, I do. He has promised me a very famous jewellery Miss Susie necklace.
Mm-hmm.
He even went to the trouble of making me a fake voucher to say that he is going to get me one, and 2 years later, I still don't have this necklace.
You know what he's done there? He's got so proud of himself that he made the voucher. I'd do this. I'd be like, I photoshopped it. I did all that. What a lovely thing to have done. He'd be riding high on the creativity that he put into the voucher. Just has to follow through it. Did you say it's a Mizuzu's necklace?
Yes. Yes.
That's a Japanese restaurant that Andy and I go to. Is there another Mizuzu's? Is that a necklace? That's a famous necklace brand, isn't it?
Hey, Kylie.
Because I was going to say, he hasn't got you with a technicality, has he? He's just going to get you a couple of bento boxes.
Well, I almost thought it was real, and I was like, oh, great. So can I go online and spend it? And it was like I shot him. He's like, no. It's an IOU.
Yeah, that's just
do you still have the voucher, Kylie?
I still do, and I
Great.
still
Well, make sure you take it back to him, because I don't want him getting off on that technicality.
It's expired in 12 months.
He'll be listening now. He'll be so embarrassed.
Very good, Kylie.
Okay, well done, Kylie. Taylor, time for one more. 13 10 60 is the number here. People show you can call any time. But Taylor, specifically, we're asking: is there a promise that your partner's made to you that deserves to follow through?
Yes. About 2 years ago now, he said to me, if I make him coffee every morning for a month, he'll put a ring on my finger. Now, 2 years later, I still don't have a ring on my finger.
Now, Kylie, what's his name?
His name is Mario.
Mario.
Come on, Mario.
Yeah, I hope he's listening.
Did Mario get a coffee every morning?
Yes, he did for a month. I actually did it for about 2.5 months.
Oh, just to make sure.
Yeah.
And did he ever do anything?
Get 2.5 rings.
Did he ever do anything kind of as a weird technicality, like, you know, if you're at Bunnings or something and he went, oh, let me just chuck this on your finger, and it was like a washer or something, like to say I got a ring on there at one stage.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so Mario still owes you.
Mario owes you.
Mario, if you're listening,
you don't. I mean, guys, don't throw. That's a huge promise out there. I mean, I'm sure he wants to marry you, Taylor. Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
But if you're bargaining, there's other stuff to bargain with.
Yeah, exactly. And go for longer. 1 month. For negotiation.
I mean, if I did make a private appointment with Andy, have hand to negotiate. I mean, you saw what Andy does. He just promises stuff he doesn't deliver. I suppose that's what Mario does.
Ando, some exciting movie news. Hot off the heels a few weeks ago of the bombshell that you didn't see Mary Poppins over the summer. Here, I wanted to take everyone's minds back to another film you didn't see, that you promised you would see, Purpose of a Dog.
Purpose of a Dog, yeah.
Purpose of a Dog is a film that came out a couple of years ago. Loosely, I think we can give a bit of a spoiler here if you haven't seen it. If you were going to see it, you would have seen it.
Yeah. Was it a dog's purpose?
Yeah. We just always knew it as Purpose of a Dog.
I can't remember. I don't know whether it was a dog's purpose or Purpose of a Dog.
It might have been Dog's Purpose. I always remembered it as Purpose of a Dog. So in Purpose of a Dog, you got a dog, you got a kid that grows up with a dog, then the guy grows up through his life, he has several dogs.
Yep.
From the trailer, it looked like he played with a football with the dog when he was young, and the dog did a special jump and catch.
Okay.
Then he's an old man, and he's got a new dog, a puppy, but he's old now. Yep. And the puppy does the jump and catch. And so the gist is that dog's been reincarnated his whole life. And I think the dog goes off and lives with other families, doesn't he?
I think he gets reincarnated into other families' dogs and then eventually comes
speculation
back.
Of a trailer of
doesn't matter.
That's
it. Jack's right. Jack's right. He goes off and lives with other families and has adventures all around the world through the power of reincarnation. Comes back at the end of this guy's life, does the catch, and the guy's like, "Oh my god, Skip, I got him again. You've come back."
Yep. A dog's purpose is what it's called.
Yeah. So that's Purpose of a Dog, and everyone. And we begged you. You promised actually on the show you're going to take Beck to go and see it Gold Class.
Yes.
And you didn't back when we had the radio show.
No, accidentally.
Bit of a scandal ensued. The people in charge of releasing Purpose of a Dog were like, please have the DVD. You haven't watched it. You didn't follow up. Beck loves dogs. Yep. You're lukewarm on pets. I thought that chapter had ended. Could you imagine my surprise the other night when I go to the movies with my wife, I see a poster, Way Home of a Dog, it's a sequel.
Is it a sequel?
Yeah. It's from the same people that made Purpose of a Dog.
It's called A Dog's Purpose. Are you sure that the new one's called Way Home from a Dog?
It might be called A Dog's Way Home. But from the Purpose of a Dog people, now we get Way Home of a Dog.
Yeah.
I just think this is a sign. I think this is a sign from the cinema dog gods.
Okay.
I thought we might get Beck on the phone. If we got Beck up, we're going to give her a buzz. Because I think she would like to know about Way Home of a Dog.
I'm not even convinced that's the name of it. No, your level of research.
Hello.
Beck.
Yeah.
Sorry, Hamish.
I'm here as well.
And your boyfriend, Andy, here. How you going?
Good.
Beck, I'm calling you with exciting news. Do you remember a few years ago when Andy promised he would take you to go and see a Gold Class, that movie Purpose of a Dog?
A dog. It's a dog's purpose.
Yes.
Yeah, you remember that? And you remember how he didn't do that?
Yes.
Yeah, gutting. You probably would have thought you'd never get the chance again, but there's a new film coming out by the same people that made that film.
Yes.
And it's called Way Home of a Dog.
It's called A Dog's Way Home.
And it's probably got a similar vibe.
I'd love to see it. I still haven't seen the first. Maybe we should do a movie marathon.
Well, Andy has just promised before we called you that he would love to take you to see this movie.
We'll do one.
And buy you a dog.
No, I didn't say
buy a dog.
He wants to see the movie, he was saying, and then if he feels, he's said that will be the last thing that would tip him over the edge to buy a dog.
I'm not sure if he'll buy a dog, but I'll definitely go and see one of the films of your choice.
Well,
we should buy a dog.
To convince you, yeah, I think you should, Ando. To convince you, Ando, we got the trailer.
Okay.
For Way Home of a Dog.
A Dog's Way Home, it's called.
I should point out, though, I couldn't find the trailer online, but I have seen the poster. So Jack and I made the trailer because I think we picked up the vibe from the poster.
Okay.
Here it is.
From the producers of Purpose of a Dog.
I don't believe it. Skip, is that you? Roof! Roof! Oh, great, it is.
Comes the heartwarming tale of a puppy.
Oh, who's this little guy?
Oh, I love dogs. Who's this?
It's a really young one.
Who faces incredible odds.
Where am I?
A puppy no one thought would ever make it.
You lost, dog. You lost.
You'll never make your way home unless...
You're never going to get there. You're just a cute puppy. You don't know where you are.
Home.
What are you doing here?
Skip's back.
And the other puppies had puppies. Great to be at home.
Way Home of a Dog.
Boy, oh boy, what an adventure, huh?
I love having the dog back.
If you don't go and see this film and buy your girlfriend a dog after, you're a monster.
We're great pets.
Way Home of a Dog. In cinemas soon, but dogs available now.
Buy me. For sale.
I love you, Andy.
I love you, Andy.
Jack does a really good job of pretending to be a dog.
And that's the trailer. So that's what you've got waiting for you at the movies.
I can't wait.
Honestly, you can't be excited about that trailer.
Andy, think about it. If the dog's purpose was the dog getting reincarnated, you can only imagine what Way Home of a Dog will be about. He's probably so lost. He would give himself less than a 1% chance of getting home. And I bet you what happens at the end of the film, he does get home. Somehow he found his way home.
Thanks. Well,
Beck, don't you want to go and spend 90 minutes seeing a dog go home?
Is it a 90-minute film?
96.
Is it? You looked it up?
Yeah.
That's good value.
I just wanted to see how much time I was...
Six bonus minutes of... I bet you the dog gets home at the 90-minute mark.
Yep.
And then the last 6 is celebrations.
And credits.
Yep.
Do you want to go?
Yes.
Okay. We'll go.
And then we get the dog after?
Pending.
And then we get the dog.
We'll go to the cinema.
Yeah, go to one near a pet store. Or a rescue shelter. You should get a rescue.
Bye, Beck.
Bye.
Great news about the dog. Go on your back.